Hi everybody, it's Miss T, and today we are going to do another Earth Day art project. So our focus today is our beautiful planet Earth, and what we're going to do is we are going to draw a planet and we're going to section it off into 4 different areas, and we're going to title each one of these. Well, I tell you what, just follow me and we can make it together. You're going to need your colored pencils, your markers, your crayons, whatever you have. You're gonna need a plate. I just went into the kitchen and found a small plate, and this is gonna be our template to trace our circle out. All right, so follow along. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna adjust this so y'all can see. All right, I'm gonna take my plate. I'm gonna put it in the center of my paper, and I'm just gonna use a marker, Sharpie, ballpoint pen. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to trace around this plate, which makes a beautiful circle. Lift that up. Now just be careful. Wipe that a little bit because you might have some kind of marker around the rim. Put that to the side. Now what you're going to need is, if you have a ruler, fantastic. You're going to need a sharp edge. I just took a piece of paper that I have been using and I just creased it in that hamburger fold because I need this edge. What I do is I'm gonna look at my circle and I'm gonna eyeball this because I need to draw a line that cuts my earth in half. So once I make that little dot there and that dot there, I'm gonna take this piece of paper and follow it like as if it were a ruler. So there. I have a semicircle and a semicircle, half and half. Now I'm going to do that again. I'm going to draw a horizontal line. So I'm going to eyeball this, just put my little dots so I know where to line up my paper. Line my dots up to this, and I'm going to draw that line, my horizontal line. And now I have 4 sections: 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to label each one of these sections, because inside of each section, I'm going to draw what I've labeled. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to use all caps. And I'm going to turn this and I'm going to write in big capital letters the word space for this section. Then I'm going to flip it and I'm going to capital letters write the word sky. I'm going to turn. I'm going to write in capital letters the word sea. And in my last section, in capital letters, I'm going to write the word land. And we're starting all the way back up the top again. Space, sky, sea, and land. So what you're going to do is you just need to think about, what would you see in space? And in my head, like when I was thinking about this, I was like, well, in space, I know there's a planet out there. And I know one of the planets, and I'm just going to say there's Saturn. So anywhere you want to, I'm just going to draw a circle. And then inside that circle, because I want to give Saturn a face, remember how I'm going to draw my 2 circles in here, and I'm going to draw a little tiny circle at the bottom and a bigger circle at the top. And remember, we're going to fill that in. Same over here, a small circle at the bottom, a larger circle at the top. And I'm going to fill in that space. And then I'm going to come right between the 2 eyes. I'm going to draw my U for my smile. Now Saturn has rings. So they have ice rings that go around Saturn. So what I'm going to do with my pencil is, it's going to be weird at first, but I'm going to come around and I'm going to draw right through here, and I'm going to connect it to the other side. Then I'm going to take my pencil and then I'm going to outline that line. And that gives me a ring around Saturn. See the ring and the happy face? Okay, and then I'm not going to color anything in right now. I'm just going to fill up my space, 1/4 of my space. So Another thing I was thinking about is we see what we call comets. And a comet is going to be a space rock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a upside down triangle. I'm going to connect that to another triangle. I'm going to connect that to the triangle at the top, and then I'm going to put a triangle there at the bottom. And then I'm going to bring off a line, and I'm going to bring off another line, and then I'm going to come here and I'm going to make a U shape. Oh, I'm sorry, a V, a sharp V. So we can see that I have, as my comet shoots through space and it's burning up, this is going to be the tail of it. Okay, I'm going to also draw a space rocket because we are sending satellites or rocket ships all the time into space. So I definitely want to include a rocket. So this is another easy one that we can draw. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw a triangle at the top. And now I'm crunching all this in. And this is okay. This is what I want you to do. We're going to draw the cone. So there's a triangle. And off of this, I'm going to draw a curved line coming from this part. And I'm going to draw another curved line. Then I'm going to connect these at the bottom. And I'm going to draw a rectangle right there. And I'm going to come over here to my left side. And I'm going to draw the fin for my space rocket. So I'm going to draw a curved line. And then I'm going to attach it to the wing. I'm sorry, I'm going to attach it to the body of my rocket ship. And they are like wings, actually. Curve it and then bring it in. And I'm going to put flames coming out the bottom, shooting out of the bottom. Now, this is a rocket ship from the United States of America. So I'm going to put a USA. And then when I go to color this in, I'm going to make it like red, white, and blue. So you can come around too. There's also meteorites. There's big space rocks that are floating up in the sky. So I'm just going to draw a circular, well, not a circular shape, but I'm just going to draw a blob. That's what I'm going to call that line. It's just a curved line. And inside of that, I'm going to draw rounded off squares. And then you'll see that when I color this in, this will look like meteorites. So I'm finished with space, and now I'm going to move over here to the sky. The first thing that we know is in our skies, we know that we have our beautiful sun. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to draw a circle. And you can draw the sun's rays any way you want. You can come over here and draw triangles that shoot off that center circle piece. You see how I'm turning the paper? That keeps it keeps my triangles uniform. It makes it easy for me to follow that pattern. So I know I have a sun. I know that when I look up into the sky, I know that there's lots of clouds. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw fluffy clouds with my pencil. It just makes lots of curves, and I'm going to connect them, and I'm going to draw several clouds coming out. What else do we know that we could put in our sky? Well, we know we have butterflies. So I'm going to draw a couple of butterflies. I'm going to draw my oval, and then I'm going to draw my capital letter B. And then I'm going to reverse that capital letter B. And I'm going to draw the antenna. I'll even put like another butterfly over here. That same process, my oval, my capital letter B, reverse it. I'm also going to put the moon. Now, we can have the sun and the moon. I am just drawing things. I'm drawing a crescent moon. I'm putting anything that I want to put in my sky. So I have a moon up there. I'm going to draw a bird. So remember, like, to draw a very, very simple bird, come around and act like you're going to make a J. And then when you have your J shape, then we are going to connect that. I'm going to put a triangle for my bill. I'm going to put my eye. I am going to do a long capital letter D this way. That's going to be my feathers. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw a U shape this way. Put some lines for my feathers. And over here, I'm going to draw little ovals that come off the tail to represent the tail feathers. So it looks like the bird is in flight. If you want to come down here and draw another oval, now this is not going to be a butterfly. This is going to be a jet airplane. Draw a line right there. I'm going to bring the span of the wing. I'm going to bring the span of the wing. And to really distinguish this, I'm going to put little circles right here so I know that this is a jet plane. And there's my sky. Let's come down here. I'm going to turn this around so we can do our C. So right here, I'm going to do waves. Waves have a little bit of a curve. So when I do that water, I'm curving it. Then I'm going to draw a fish. So remember, we're going to draw a C shape, a backward C. And then I'm going to draw a line that comes off of the top part of the C and another line. I'm going to connect that area right there. And I'm going to draw a W for that back fin tail. I'm going to put another C, a backward C in there. I'm going to add my I. And then in the body, I'm going to add a capital letter D for that pelvic fin. Put some lines there. Top fin and the bottom fin. You can add seaweed. Seaweed's curvy lines. And then put a middle line through the center. And I can keep going. I can draw an octopus. I'm looking at my time because I don't want, my time is important on these videos so we don't run out of it. So I'm going to draw a circle. And then I'm going to bring out my octopus. Now, I'm not going to draw all 8 of their legs. I'm just going to draw 4, but I'm going to also remember I'm going to put those eyes in there. And I'll color those in. And then there's my C. When we do the last one for land, let's think about this. We know on land that we have trees. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to show you this way. I'm going to draw 2 vertical lines. And then I'm going to connect that. And I'm going to do that cloud on top of this. Because when I color this in green, this will be a beautiful green tree. And I'll color in the bark. I'm going to draw a house, a real simple house. Or you can get as elaborate as you want. I'm going to make that rectangle. I'm going to draw another rectangle inside and make a door. I'm going to draw a simple rectangle. And I'm going to make a window pane. I'm just going to come right off the eave. And I'm going to make my roof. I'm going to connect that. I'm going to put some flowers over here. Always remember you need to have your leaves. You can do ovals coming off the main center. If I draw another flower, on this one I'm going to do circle petals. Just put circles all the way around and color all of this in. In my background, I'm going to draw a mountain. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw that horizon line. And then I'm just going to draw a curve here and a curve here. And I'm going to show you a real simple way to draw a person. You draw a triangle. And then coming off, you draw a circle up here. You draw 2 lines coming off the triangle for the hands. You draw 2 lines coming off the bottom and draw your circles down here. Don't forget your face. And I'm going to draw her hair. Now, when we color this in, and this is the line drawing. When we color this in, it'll look like this. Then you go back in and all those things that you drew, you color it in. So make sure you use vibrant colors So each one of your sections of the earth really pops. And just have fun thinking about what you see in each one of those sections. All right, y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.